now return to Asphere and Asphere's Cafe.
Yes, welcome back to Asphere Cafe. It's now 6 p.m. Normally, I am part of the robot people. Yeah, for this being idle. Yeah, you were disconnected for being idle 20 minutes. Anyway, let me go to the Discord mode for now since I am cooking dinner anyway. So, yeah, we're going to get into the gaming headlines while I am cooking dinner tonight. So, let's get into it. So, let me get my screen share right now. Hopefully, I am audible because apparently the sound system has been changed lately. So we were not heard for the first cup of Asper's Cafe, but oh well, that's okay, I guess. Let me check the YouTube real quick here. Let me just check if we're audible. Oh yeah, we are audible. That's great news. All right, so am I screen sharing? Jimcar, can you see my screen share, Jimcar? Jimcar?
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Okay, good, because I have a lot of notifications. All right, nice. Okay, so if you don't know, guys, I am cooking. I am currently cooking dinner right now. Okay, apparently my screen share is
What do you
getting
have?
full.
What do you have?
Let's see. What am I cooking right now? Okay, so okay, here it is. I'm cooking chicken. Yeah.
All right. Due to my cell phone limitations, I cannot see what you're cooking.
Oh no! Discord moment. Discord moment. I swear, Discord moment. Hold on. Let me go to my room right now. Ugh, I have to adjust the Discord because apparently we're not being seen here. That's not great. Oops. Oops.
Oops.
Oops. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. There it is. There we go. All right. Let's go down to. Let's not go back to the year. So I was go to the gaming news, but really am busy cooking dinner right now. Basically, if you don't know how this works, let me just open this one. I have the uh, Christmas red powder here. So basically, how I cook is that I just have to heat it in. Let me just open it now. But yeah, I'm preparing dinner, so I can get that on prep. So I can, so I don't have to wait longer. So this is how I do it. So you're familiar with this, right? You're familiar with this, right, Victor? Oh, right. Victor didn't see my video, right? Ah, okay.
I
Let's see
still
if
can
you
see
can see my screen here in a bit. Let me just stop the video now. Okay. Let me just.
what you're cooking. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
you're cooking. Is that fried
Let
chicken?
me restart my screen share. I repeat. Let me restart my screen share right now.
All right.
Okay. I am doing it live on my phone, by the way. So I'll bear with me here. Oopsie, not Inquire. Let's go to dishgamer.com. Who can see the screen share? Green can you see my screen share?
Yes, I could see it. I could see it.
Good, 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 good. Because I'm concerned that it might not be shown, so I'm just making sure. All right. Hey, yo! Those this. Yes, I swear this was in my YouTube recommendations yesterday. I haven't seen the video yet, but look at this. We got those nests. Yup, those nests. Yup.
That is something, anime girl. Hoy! Wife alert!
We haven't even played the trailer, Dream Car. We haven't even played the trailer.
Wait till the trailer
We
starts.
can't hear into the trail yet. You already said life for Lord love now.
We'll expect the trailer to have something, and I will.
We're gonna read this one right now. So let's begin. Japanese developer Nitro Plus has finally shared more details for DOSNet, their new sci-fi mecha go action game. DOSNet is set to launch on April 24th for Windows PC via Steam worldwide and will support both Japanese and English. So let's read the rundown here and what we can expect with this game. Let's read this one here. Doll, sorry, no, doll, my darling doll. Your bird is nice, so leave the cradle. They plundered my body, my limbs ripped off, my eyes clogged. To reclaim all, I give birth to you. Awaken my doll. It is time for battle. Well, that's it. Well, that is something. And now let's take a look at the trailer of Doll's Nest. Oh my god, the character. Let's watch this one.
I want to ring that fucking bell.
Here it is. Oh, the theme song. Oh my goodness, the theme song, or I should say the gameplay music. Oh my goodness, but that's a doll's nest. Any words, Dreamcar? I cannot believe it, bro. I cannot. Dreamcar, I can't.
I struck the bell. I struck the bell.
Right, right. I cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe it. Doll's Nest is real. But the music. What do you think of the music so far, Dreamcar? Can you? I don't know if you heard the music, but can you hear the in-game music?
A little bit, but that is something.
It's like la 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 la. Yeah, that they sang it. Yeah, yeah, they sang it that way. Yeah, yeah, they were. Yeah, I'm not kidding. They sang it like that. So yeah, that's those nests. But before we move on, once again, what can you say about this game? What do you get this way? It's a matcha game, by the way.
Anime plus matcha can match, but with waifus, let's just say it's something else. There we go.
Ding 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 ding. Yup, ding 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 ding. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Let's move on to the next one. And this is, yep, everyone has been talking about this one, and that is Assassin's Creed Shadows Shrine. Yep, this game. Everyone is talking about this game, and well, today is a day that Ubisoft will be releasing this game, and oh boy, I don't know if Ubisoft is going to survive after releasing this game. Well, we have some bad news. Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba said that he would like to discuss legal measures when asked about the depictions of shrines and other locations in games like Assassin's Creed Shadows. According to the Japanese site GameSpark, The topic of Assassin's Creed Shadows and how players were able to destroy environmental objects and kill Japanese civilians was brought up at the House of Councilors Budget Committee. Not good. Lawmaker Kada Hiroguchi brought up the divisions of the shrines and noted that Ubisoft had allegedly not reached out to the shrine for permission, and that if they do so, then they would be willing to consult the relevant departments and ministries. Kada went on to express concern that the divisions of destruction seen in the game may be related to an increase in tourist pollution, wherein tourists are vandalizing landmarks with graffiti and cravings without respect for the location. Now, a day one patch for Assassin's Creed Shadows has reportedly been released, which limits these sorts of actions which can be taken at shrines and similar locations. The Assassin's Creed franchise is known for being inspired by history and using real-world locations. In the past, the game has featured cathedrals and similar holy sites with little incident. So, this is another bad news for Ubisoft and their soon-to-be released game that is Assassin's Creed Shadows. Not good. Nope, not good at all. Since I don't know Dreamcar about this game, but if you are not aware, people have been talking about this game a lot, and yeah, it has received a lot of negativity, and they're not liking this game. So and now Japanese government is going to discuss this issue about regarding this game. So I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's a little bit too graphic for Japanese government, I think.
Maybe it's even worse. Dream car. Trust me, it's even worse because you know I have watched the video. I have seen a review video from some ordinary gamers. That is, I don't recommend Assassin's Creed Shadows. There is a lot of flaws of this game, so you might want to check that video out after my show. So yeah, go check out some ordinary gamers and see his latest video about Assassin's Creed Shadows and report back to me what you think about the game. So yeah, I'm requesting you. You should watch that one after my show. But yeah, not good for Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? Not looking good. It's not good. Okay, and finally, it's we're gonna get into the next one, Dream Car. But yeah, you heard me right. You heard me right, right, Dream Car?
I am checking right now.
Oh, you're already checking?
Yeah, okay. To be honest, there's only one word to say this. It's a little bit too graphic for the government and a lot of discussions. I think based on what they are like designing. I think they're based on the design from Ubisoft, and that triggers the government, and they're now explaining what they're going to do with it.
It's possible that they're not gonna survive longer. It's possible they're not gonna survive longer, Dream Car. It's possible they're not gonna survive longer.
Well, that's the law from Japan, of course. That's why.
Japanese are not happy in general, by the way, Dream Car. Japanese are not happy in general. Let's be real here. Japanese are not happy in general.
Yeah.
It's a no-no. It's a no-no at all. Okay, I don't know if we ran out of something. Let me just see. Uh, before I forget, let's see. I'm about to serve the food, by the way, after this one. So, um, yeah, those nests already. Yup. Okay, let's get into the last one for this gap, and that is World of Goo 2. Go developers 2D Boy and Tomorrow Corporation have announced a Steam release for World of Goo 2. The said game is coming to Steam sometime this spring, roughly a year after its debut exclusively on the Epic Games Store. The puzzle platformer was originally launched back in May of 2024 for PC through the Epic Store and Nintendo Switch. So, this is a quick news that this game will be getting a Steam release, and for the gamers who are using Steam than Epic Games Store, then this is a good news. So, yes, if you remember World of Goo back then, yeah, I think I remember this game that was being played, that was demonstrated on iOS mostly. Do you still remember World of Goo that was demonstrated, that was featured mostly on iOS? Do you still remember Dreamcar?
Um,
because I might be wrong, but World of Goo was a thing for the mobile device. If I remember correctly. Yeah, so yeah, that's a quick news about the Steam release of World of Goo 2. Yeah, so if we look up World of Goo, yeah, let's search that up here. Yeah, I knew it. This game, yeah, this is a mobile game. Basically, this is a mobile game. Yeah, this is a mobile game. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it was released. Yeah, I knew it. It was released for iOS. I knew it. Dreamcar. I knew it. iOS. Yeah, iOS.
at,
Yeah,
at least it's for the iOS because it was meant to made for
because
iOS.
because I really recall that they made the game for mobile devices, and iOS was frequently featured at that time. And now it's not being released for mobile, sadly. It's going to be released for the PC platforms and Nintendo Switch. That's really much it. So this game, I'm not sure if World of Goo 2 will be getting the Android, sorry, will not be, I'm not sure if World of Goo 2 will be releasing to mobile devices anytime soon. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah. All right, fellas. It is now 7:12 p.m. I need to serve the food right now, but before that,
It's brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Try it, test it, trust it, Asparagus and Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee. We'll be right back.
that's right, fellas. We will return after these messages. Stay along with us.
We now return to Asphere and Asphere's Cafe.
And we are back at the Roblox. Finally, I am back at the Roblox after preparing for dinner. It was a very quick prep, but yeah. Welcome back. It is now 7:19 p.m. and we have 11 minutes before we leave the broadcast for TVH network. So let's continue as we are about to get another round of the gaming news. And I don't think I have anything from Niche Gamer anymore. So let's head over to Get My Soup. Let me verify myself first before I screen share. I'm giving a second, guys. Hey, we're in. Okay. All right. Let's get the screen share. Oh no, not Roblox. Nope, not Roblox. Somehow. Okay, let me share my screen and find my break window. Okay, get my soup. Thank you very much. Up, up, up. All right, we are in. So yeah, let's get into the second round of the gaming cafe on Asphere's Cafe. So here we have the list of Gematsu, and we begin with the first one, and that is the Digimon Alcyon. Okay, that is a very interesting. So Bandai Namco has announced Digimon Alcyon, a free-to-play online card game for iOS and Android. A release date was not announced, but a closed beta test is planned with details to be announced at a later date. So we're gonna take a look at the trailer in a bit, but let's read this one. In Digimon Alcyon, users will be able to play the Digimon card game, and new game original cards will be featured. New Digimon and characters will also make their debut. And we will be taking a look at their website in a bit, but let's take a look at the trailer of Digimon Alcyon. Okay, apologies for a little bit of delay here. Alright. But yeah, apologies for a little delay because I'm gonna be playing it through my native YouTube website. Alright, so let's take a look at the trailer.
Internet moment.
Okay, I'm lagging, but yeah. But you can expect the characters of this game. Come on. Alright, so that is let me just fix the resolution. I don't know, I think I'm lagging so hard while I'm screen sharing. But yeah, that's Digimon Alcyon. And no release date has been announced at this time. And it did say Project Start, but no release date at the moment. So yeah, we don't know when is the game going to be released, but that's the Digimon Alcyon. So yeah, I mean it looks nice, but for me I can't say much what when is the game gonna come out. But yeah, any thoughts?
No comment.
No comment. Alright. All right, and as we move on to another Digimon related headline, of course, and that is, yup, Digimon Story Time Stranger. So, publisher Bandai Namco and developer Media.Vision shared new information and footage on the February announced Digimon Story Time Stranger at DigimonCon 2025, including details on its story, world, characters, Digimon count, and more. Let's take a look. Let's take a look what is this game. And let's read the synopsis. Yes. The story begins in Tokyo, Japan. The protagonist is an agent of Adamas, a secret organization that specializes in investigating and solving anomalous phenomena. In the course of their investigation, they encounter an unknown creature called a Digimon in Shinjuku, an area sealed off by the government, and are caught up in the mysterious explosion. They then reawaken 8 years in the past. The protagonist then pursues the mystery of the impending world's collapse while searching for a way to stop it. Players can experience an epic story that depicts the bonds and conflicts arising from the complex and intertwining of two opposing elements, past and future, the human world and the digital world, and humans and Digimon. Experience an epic story of bonds and conflicts between humans and Digimon. So you have the human world and digital world. So yeah, you can tell. So if you look on the left, this is a human world, and on the right is the digital world. Excuse me. But yeah, there's a lot here. It's a very long one here. And now let's take a look at the characters. You have two protagonists, one being male and one being female. Male, for the male, we have Dansuki, and for the female, that is Kanansuki. So yeah, these are the characters. And for the rest, you have Inori Misono. Really interesting. We have next we have here is Agiomon. And the rest of the Digimon characters here. And you have Patamon, Gomamon, Devimon. And yeah, the first all new Digimon game, sorry, the first all new Digimon story game in a decade. Oh wow, so it's been a long time, no? And yeah, and then there's sneak peek and the segment here, which we're not gonna play it because it's gonna be long. But yeah, that is a very interesting uh to talk about. That is the Digimon story, Time Stranger. Honestly, if you're a Digimon fan, this is gonna be for you because I say it's very good. I say it's very interesting. To be fair, yeah, very interesting how the game is taking place. All right, so next we have here is another Netflix game. Ooh, another Netflix game, ladies and gents. Let me get. Uh, okay, and that is Spirit Crossing. Yep, Netflix Games is distributing the game. So, what is Spirit Crossing? Well, publisher Netflix and developers by um Asphere Aspire Fox have announced Spirit Crossing, a closely cooperative live simulation game for iOS and Android. Playtest items are available now via the official website. So, what is this game? Well, it is a cozy cooperative live sim focused on friendship and community. Read the description. Journey to a world where you can decorate your home, build with your friends, ride on a follow train, or join a dance party and jam session. I'm not gonna be playing it on the main YouTube site, so let's play it right here. But yeah, let's see what is this game all about. that is very interesting. That's a very interesting trailer, and I really wish this would be released on other platforms as well. But being Netflix exclusive, I would say it's a really good looking game, right, Drinker? It's a pretty good looking game. What do you
It's so
think?
interesting.
I really wish it would be. I really wish it would come out outside Netflix as well. Like I would love to play it on Steam or Nintendo Switch. Right? I would love to play it on Nintendo Switch more though, because Spirit Crossing looks suitable for Nintendo Switch in my own view. All right, it is now 7:30 p.m. and unfortunately for TVH Diamond viewers, we will have to say goodbye for now. We will be back again next Monday, where the Friday episode of Asper's Cafe will be aired on TVH, and that is the episode 199. One more episode before we reach the 200th episode. And yes, the 200th episode special will be aired on TVH next Tuesday on TVH. So yeah, stay tuned for what's coming with the 200 episode special right here on Asper's Cafe. Until then, I am Cairo.
And I'm Dream Card Fades now closed for TBH.
We will see you next week, huh? Next week with the Friday episode of Asper's Cafe. But in the meantime, the next program on TVH will be the Morning Flicks with TV and Movies Pinoy. Goodbye for now.
Asper's Cafe for TBH is produced by TGN Entertainment. Dream Cardinals is speaking.
And we are back. As we left TVH now, and we are left with the rest of us right here on Cool FM, Cool TV, and of course live streaming channels through to Teacher Entertainment, Teacher and Cool FM, and of course AspMedia's YouTube channel, or should I say ASP Media. All right, let's continue now, and let me find another article before I continue. Let me look for another one. Okay, so give me one moment. Ah, those nests. I already covered that, Lamau. Okay. Right, Game Pass, of course. That we will save that for the last. Okay, and let's see. Hold up. I have no mouth and I must scream. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna cover that right now. We're covering that tonight. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, guys. Okay. Let's get into a very, very interesting title. I have no mouth and I must scream. Jeez.
That,
Jeez.
that is something.
Jeez, okay. So this is an interesting title, and apparently it's a horror genre. So let's begin. Publisher Nighttime Studios and developer The Dreamers Guild will release horror port and click adventure game I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream for PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on March 27th, the companies announced. It was first launched for MS-DOS and Mac OS in November 1995, followed by Windows on September 5, 2013, OS X and Linux on October 17, 2013, and iOS and Android on January 14, 2016. If you are wondering what is this game, well, let's take a look. The adventure plunges you into the torture and hidden past of five humans. Delve into their darkest fears. Outwit the master monster AM in a game of psychological warfare. Disturbing, compelling, an adventure you won't easily forget. So you have 5 dev souls, 1 challenge, and here are the key features. Assume the roles of 5 different characters, each in a unique environment. Challenging dilemmas dealing with powerfully charged emotional issues. Provocative psychological and adult-oriented themes. Based on Harlan Ellison's short story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, one of the 10 most reprinted stories in the English language. Full digitalized speech with over 40 different characters and state-of-the-art animation. And the voice of an insane master computer AM is Harlan Ellison. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Which of you five would like to play my little game? It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. I urge you, do not fail, as the others have failed.
That is a very quick trailer. But yeah, that is a very, very interesting trailer of what you can expect when you are about to play the game. But they did not show you the gameplay, which is understandable because we don't want to get spooked how the game works. So yeah, this is interesting. So yeah, that is I have no mouth and I must scream. Uh-huh. And let me look for another one in the meantime. Now let me look for another one in the meantime. So, let's see. What else do we have here? Okay. Nothing much really. It's a kind of slow gaming week, so I mean it's fair enough. I mean we do have Anime Japan 2025 that is coming this Saturday, and honestly, I am more excited for Anime Japan this week. So no worries. But I will try to cover a special coverage of Asphere's Cafe with the Anime Japan 2025 if it's possible, but who knows. But anyway, let's get into another round of the gaming headlines. And the game best, we will save it later. But for now, let's get into the last two. All right. Shadowverse Worlds Beyond and the demo of Atlio Yumiya, the Alchemists of Memories and the Envision Land demo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the last one. Let's get into the last two. And I am lagging on the AnyTask. Amazing. I have no idea why, but we will get through here. Let me just post that. Here's very laggy. There's nothing I can do. All right. Okay. Okay, let me shut down AnyTask for now. Screw that. Okay, so let's get into Shadowverse, and that is the Worlds Beyond. Free-to-play strategy card game Shadowverse Worlds Beyond will launch for PC via Steam and Epic Games Store, iOS via App Store, and Android via Google Play on June 17. The developer CY Games announced it will support English, Japanese, Korean, traditional Chinese, and simplified Chinese language options. Pre-registration is available now and includes various in-game rewards. So let's take a look at the trailer, and yes, they have the release date trailer and the rise of Shadowverse. But we will take a look at the release date trailer, which is an important one here, along with the well, we will skip the special update, but we'll just take a look at the release date trailers and the rise of Shadowverse. All right, let's watch this.
My name is Dryzen. Tell me more about your world. We're allies. We fight together.
No one can chain me down.
A fool I may be, but I am still a king.
I only wish to atone for the sins I have committed.
Come, little mantis. Show me your kung fu.
Ever seen a god before? Well, you have now. I need allies. I want you to join me.
I see.
Hear the primal cries of nature. Chains to ash and boredom to dust.
Heaven's wrath will fall heavy on your heads. I walk the five-fold path. Out of my way.
This might hurt.
Our story begins here and now. Borders will crumble, and worlds will collide. Shadowverse, Worlds Beyond.
English trailer of Shadowverse Goes Beyond, and the game is going to be released this June 17th. And before we head over to the Rise of Shadowverse trailer, what do you think about the said trailer that is Shadowverse Worlds Beyond? Any thoughts?
The design is anime, but it's very interesting.
Same comment. All right, let's take a look at the last trailer, and then we will head to the ad break, and we'll get into the Atelier Yumiya demo, and of course the Game Pass news. All right, let's take a look at the Rise of Shadowverse. Okay. Hold up. Yes, they mentioned the kid-friendly version of the Shadowverse. Yes, it's this one here. Yes, that's Shadowverse. Yeah, they did mention the kid-friendly Shadowverse game. Interesting. What's next? Of course, it's Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. So yeah, that's the Rise of Shadowverse, and what we basically what we basically just saw was the look back at how Shadowverse started all, and basically we also saw the clips of the Shadowverse being played in esports. So that is a very interesting. All right, so we're gonna head into this one next, but for now, it is now
7:43 with our sponsors Asphere's Aircon, Tried, Test Best, Paragos, and Kapinoy Coffee. Fits Coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee. We'll
be right
be
back.
right back. We now return to Asphere and Asphere's Cafe.
And we are back with Asper's Cafe. It is now 7:51. Not again! Why am I always disconnected?
Moment. Roblox moment.
Why does it always happen all the time? Why? Come on. This is not fair. Oh
Eh,
my god. Let me fix this real quick and then I'll get back into Roblox. Let me just fix that real quick. Mm.
moment. Again.
Anyway, but yeah, we're getting into the last two, and that is the Adler Yumiya, the Adler Yumiya demo, and of course the Xbox Game Pass updates. So, or I should say, simply Game Pass. Yeah, Game Pass. Let me just get back into Roblox, and I will start here. Oh, my tongue hurts. I know. Okay. All right, I'm back in Roblox now. Let's get into the most awaited of all, and that is we're gonna cover Atelier Yumiya. Okay, so let me fix that, and we can continue. All right, let's get into Atelier Yumiya demo. And yes, this was announced a week ago, but who cares? But anyways, publisher Koei Tecmo and Gus will release the demo for Atelier Yumiya, the Alchemist Memories and the Evasion Land, which was already released by the way. That was around March 17. The company is announced. The demo will allow you to play from the prologue to the early game main quest, pioneering the Lignus region, experiencing gathering ingredients on the field, battles, synthesis, and building. Save data from the demo can be carried over to the full game. So, yeah, we're not gonna show you the gameplay video, but yeah, this is just a quick news regarding the Atelier Yumiya demo that was already out a week ago, or I should say, yeah, 3 days ago. Yes. And next one we have is, I should say next and the last is the Game Pass. What's with the Game Pass this month? Well, Microsoft has announced new titles coming to the Game Pass in late March, including Atomfall, Blizzard, Arcade Collection, Midwacket, Ambrosia Island, and much more. So let's take a look. What is coming to Game Pass? Well, right now it is sorry. Well, the games being available now is how do I say this? So here are the games that are available right now, and that is 33 Immortals, currently in the game preview as we speak. So the game will be available for Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass, and it's available on day one. 33 Immortals is a cooperative action roguelike for 33 players. Play as a damsel and ramble against God's final judgment. Dive straight into epic 33-player cooperative battles with instant quote-unquote pickup and rate matchmaking. Cooperate with your allies to survive against hordes of monsters and massive challenging bosses. Expand your arsenal and equip powerful new relics to permanently upgrade your soul. Also the game that were already released are Octopath Traveler 2, and now it can be played on the Game Pass standard. And along with the Train Sim World 5, which is also now playable on the Game Pass standard. And what's coming today? What's the game coming today? We have Midwacket Ambrosia Island, which will be available for Game Pass Ultimate, PC Game Pass, and Game Pass Standard. And the next day that is coming out on March 25th is the Blizzard Arcade Collection, and it will be available for the Game Pass Ultimate, PC Game Pass, and Game Pass Standard. So yeah, yep, there will be more games coming, so expect that one here. And the next game that will be released on March 27th is Atomfall, which will be available for Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. And more games are coming. We're not done yet, but there are more games coming this March 26th, and that is for the Game Pass Core. Game Pass Core members can look forward to three more games coming to the library on March 26th. Explore a land filled with lost legends in Tunic, experience the explosive finale to the award-winning Arkham series and Batman Arkham Knight, and collect, trade, and battle monsters in Monster Sanatory. So there you go. That. So yeah, there you go. Those are the three games that will be coming to the Game Pass Core, and nice. It's actually a good addition to that. And what's right now? Here are more games that you can play right now. That is EA Sports, WRC Library and Contact Pack. That is basically DLC. War Robots Frontiers, Lancelot Rising, and Apex Legends Gold, Void Walker Injector Weapon Charm. So all of these are DLC content. And what's leaving this March 31st? Here are the following: Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, Dylan Blooders League, Guild Gator Game, MLB The Show 24, Monster Hunter Rise. No, why? Open Roads, Kazuka Zero, Yakuza Zero, Yakuza Kiwami, Yakuza Kiwami 2, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. So these aforementioned games will be leaving the Game Pass library this March 31st. And one of the notable titles are mentioned. So yeah, if you have time to play these right now, you better play it while you can. So yeah, these are the uh games that will be coming to the Game Pass this late March. And I think that is all for the gaming headlines I have here so far. And yeah, we're only about half 3 minutes before we conclude the program. So you know what? I will also add. We will also like to. We will also add the anime as well. So yeah, let's cover additional anime headlines and see what else we have here. Because we are gonna wrap it up anyway, and I will happy. I don't know if I will have uh coverage on the Anime Japan 2025, which there could be a slim chance that there will be a special Asper's Cafe episode on in the afternoons. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But we'll be keeping an eye on the Anime Japan 2025. If I'm not going to do the special episode on that day, we can recap it all on the next Wednesday's episode of Asper's Coffee. So let's get into the additional anime headlines and let's see what else do we have here before we wrap it up. So let's see. Of course, Digimon Con. Uh huh. Oh yeah, this one. Ooh, okay. We're gonna be really quick with this one here. Real tune. OMG. Oh my god, we're gonna talk about this next week. Oh my god, Real tune is using AI Dream Car. Hey Dream Car. Real tune, huh? AI powered webtoon is Real tune. You heard that right, Dream Car. Real
Oh
tune.
boy, what do we have now next?
We have an AI power we have an AI driven webtoon platform Realtoon, and we will save that for next week. So we're going to be quick with this one here, and that's my happy marriage. Yes. So it looks like that the episode could be the last episode, probably that. Well, sadly, it's been delayed till next week. So they have announced yesterday that the 12th episode for the second season of My Happy Marriage has been postponed due to production delays. The anime's website also announced the episode's television broadcast delay in Japan and stated that the 25th episode will air on March 31st. Womp womp. I mean, we will have to wait a little bit longer before we can witness the season finale of My Happy Marriage. Womp 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 womp. All right, it is now 8 p.m. and looks like we are about to wrap it up now. So, any last words before we go?
Expect tomorrow's Friday's edition where we're going to have another knockoff edition. Yes, kasama na yung Aspergonatics for the first time. Expect
Right,
that soon.
right. So yeah, we Tomorrow, I love Therapy to Dog Show my show because Friday is a random episode anyway, and this is a Chinese knockout. So yeah, Therapy, if you're hearing this, I will let you control the show for tomorrow's episode and the 200th episode of Asper's Coffee. Oh boy, a surprise awaits, especially with the Chinese knockouts, right, Dream Car?
Yep.
And that brings us to the end of Asper's Cafe tonight. Thank you very much for joining our cafe. We will be back again tomorrow at 8 p.m. where we will have an all random episode, especially with the Chinese knockouts and the Random Dog Show. And of course, for the first time, as Paranukanix will be introduced to the fan base of Asper's Cafe.
Asparagonatics.
Asparagunatics. There you go. Thank you, Dreamcard, for correcting me. Asparagunatics. All right. Until until tomorrow, guys. I'm Cairo.
And Dream Car, the cafe is now closed.
And we will see you tomorrow. Remember, we will be live at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Again, that is 8 p.m. tomorrow after the Dreamy Show. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night and we will see you tomorrow. The cafe is now closed. Goodbye for now.
Asper's Cafe is produced by TJ Entertainment. Dream Car Dinancer speaking.